Hey guys and girls, Poketin King here, back with another Flesh and Blood opening. So this time I've got another unlimited WTR box. It's been a little while now since I've opened up one of these, so we are still chasing all the legendaries. I'm yet to pull quite a few of the legendaries. I did a box break and I did pull a legendary for somebody, which was really nice. But I want to pull it myself, so thought we will open up another box. It's been a little while. Apologies, my content hasn't been very active recently. Just been really busy. I've been active as I can on Instagram, but just maybe not so much on here. I've changed the background a little bit, I think, since the last time I did a video. We've got the Pikachus in the background there, so. But yeah, some WTR. So I've been watching a lot of the Armada recently. I've been spending a lot of time, again, watching a lot of YouTube videos with Flesh and Blood. Kitchen Table TCG is probably one of my favourites. The Armada. There's quite a few of them that I watch, which is really good. I might put a link in the description for some of them, but I'm pretty sure most of you watch these. So we got NG Potion and Barrage and Beatdown. And our foil is, oh, very nice, Helm of Eisen's Peak, which is Guardian equipment for head. Anybody that's seen any of my past videos knows that I'm a big fan of the foil equipment, so very nice. So we've got a couple of days until History Pack 1 comes out, which is quite exciting. I know it's a bit of a subject for some people. People are very divided on it. I think the product itself is really good, but the price point is a little bit off. But I'm hoping to pick up a box for myself, for my seal collection, and then possibly a box to open up, just to kind of see what I can get. It'd be cool. I'm intrigued to see how the white borders are, and how some of these legendaries are going to be non-foil, how they're going to look. It's going to be quite interesting. And then we've got a month until Uprising, which is very exciting. Fab 2.0. We've got the release of Marvel cards, which will be really cool. And a whole load of new stuff that we can get into. So of course we will be opening up many of that on this channel. And full foil Kobe, as Louis calls. So we just got rares at the moment. Nothing too special. Again, as I always say in these openings, if you are in the UK and you are looking to get into Flesh and Blood and you want some bulk to build a deck, drop me a message and I am more than happy to send, if you pay for postage, send the cards over for nothing if it helps you get into the game. That's what it's all about. This is a cold foil that I have come back from Beckett this week, actually, which is really nice. It's the only alpha cold foil that I have. So we do have our first super rare, which is a Crazy Brew, which is a very nice one, and a foil Stonewall Confidence. Yeah, I have, again, the extended art cold foil version of that is also coming back from Beckett, as well as my Art Knight Shard, Library of Solana, and Caution. And there's some other bits in there. Some Vice and a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's a 10 card sub. It's taken about 5 weeks, which is pretty good considering I only paid £50 a card. I say only, it's still expensive, but in comparison. Stroke of Foresight. So nothing too special to note so far in this box. Of course, in the first two sets, Crack Bubble. In the first two sets, the rarities are Common, Rare, Super Rare, and Majestic, as well as the Fabled, of course. There are no cold foils in Unlimited, so all the cards that would have come in cold foil come in rainbow foil. in my opinion, the rainbow foils from these sets are just as beautiful. So we got a Breakneck Battery, Drone of Brutality, or Drone of Bantality. Oh, nice. And a Snapdragon Scalers. Again, another equipment foil. Very nice. That's a really nice cold foil, actually. I do not own it, but I have seen it. I'm going to separate my foil equipment because it's just nice to go over those at the end of the video. So Louis recently did a alpha to First Dead Crew box break. I did want to get involved, but between the first and the sold out email as such, I was at work. It's been bank holiday weekend, so very busy. So I didn't get the chance to get any of those, which is a shame, but you know, I've been involved in one alpha box break before. I didn't get anything special, but it's just nice to have alpha cards. And our foil, oh, very nice, is Nature's Path Pilgrimage. Always a very nice card to get in foil. So very excited about seeing what's been happening over the next couple of months with Fab. Obviously the announcement of Fab 2.0. No more first edition. But cold foils will be in the sets. But they are going to be hard to pull. The pull rates for all bar the Fabled are on the LSS Flesh and Blood website. So they have detailed it very well. So you can... Oh, we got our first Majestic. And we got a Spinal Crush. Very nice. Guardian Action. And we have a Flock of the Featherwalkers as our foil. Very nice. Kobe. So it's been detailed very well, so you can have a read through that if you haven't already. If you're interested, if you're already involved in Flesh and Blood, you probably have read that article. It was a very big article. Gonna sleeve up our two noteworthy cards. It was a big announcement. Everyone was waiting for it. The website crashed. So many people wanted to see what was going on. But I think that for the most part, everyone was quite satisfied with the results. I think it's a good idea. I think, you know, the next step will be, over time, is pushing out Channel Fireball out of the equation, as we know. But I know there's politics involved in that. It isn't just a decision that can be made overnight. And we have a Blessing of Deliverance rare foil. So most of the product are still readily available here in the UK. We can get pretty much everything. I think the hardest boxes to get are Arcane Rising, just because so many people cracked those for Command and Conquer. And Welcome to Rathe had the farewell event, so a little bit more product came into circulation. I don't know what the numbers are in terms of unlimited for printing for these, but I know WTR would have been printed more. It makes sense. We've got Blackout Kick and a Blessing of Deliverance. And Iron Song Response foil. So the Heart is the only one out of the first 3 sets in Fabled that I have not pulled myself yet. We do have it graded, which I will just show it off now because I feel like we should. I have a cabinet with my Flesh and Blood. So this is my 9.5 Heart of Fiendo. Very nice. I graded this myself. I didn't pull it myself, but it is a 9 quad plus. I don't know. It's a shame it didn't get the 9.5 on centering, but I kind of knew that. I will be showing off my display cabinet for Flesh and Blood at some point. I do have videos on Instagram if you're interested to see. I have my cold foils and some boxes, one of each box in there. I'm very proud of it. Spent a little time, got some neon lights, all that stuff. You know, Flesh and Blood is my favourite card game right now. And, you know, I wanted to display it. So we got Staunch Response, Fluster Fist, and a foil Nature's Path Pilgrimage. So we are quite low on the higher rarity stuff so far. Mostly rares. You will notice the difference. So WTR and Arcane were the only 2 sets to have super rares. They did phase that out with Crucible. So if you do open them back to back, you're going to notice the uplift in this sheer amount of Majestics that you do pull in Crucible of War. The value as well of the Majestics is in Crucible is very good. There's a lot of playable cards in that set. Crucible of War is the first set that I ever bought, so it is dear to my heart. Oh, we got a Singing Steel Blade as our super rare, and a foil Nimblism. I do have a couple of boxes of Crew First Edition. I hold them dearly to my heart because I do not own an Alpha or a First Ed Arcane box yet. I do regret not buying when I first got in. They were considerably cheaper than they are now. About 6 times cheaper. But, you know, we move. I am looking at selling some bits to buy an Alpha box. I did have a chance to buy one a couple months ago and I hesitated. So, maybe we'll get one day. Who knows? But I'm excited to see what happens in the future. So we've got Steel Blade Shunt, Flick Flack, and a Wounding Blow as our foil. So let me know what you're excited about. Are you excited about History Pack? Of course, we've got the Rhinar and Dorinthia 2-player starter set coming out. And then, of course, Uprising coming out in June. I believe there probably will be more of the 2-player starter sets. I think it's going to be the replacement to these Ira decks that stores were having for so long. Of course, we're still getting the Blitz decks, which is good. They did announce the Heroes and the Blitz decks for Uprising already. They look pretty good. And we have Dragons, which is exciting. Oh, foils. Oh, nice, an NG potion foil. I'm going to keep that aside because I don't pull many potions. I'm not sure how useful they are, but it looks really cool. What was I saying? The dragons, yes, we have dragons, which is amazing. Finally, we get dragons, which is what every fantasy RPG, card game, or video game, or board game needs. Dragons. We waited so long in Game of Thrones to see dragons. And our foil is Savage Swing. So we are just over halfway through here so far. And we have 2 supers and a majestic. No foils, high rarity foils yet. Unless I've missed any. I do sometimes miss things, but not all the time. No, we do not. Nimble Strike. I forget how slippery these cards are. Oh, we got another super rare, so Drone of Brutality. We got a Sand Sketch Plan and a Barrage and Brawnhide foil. People have asked in the past why I do open unlimited because there's no cold foils. Fun, really, isn't it? It's just fun. I just enjoy opening them. Crucible of War was the first box I bought, but Welcome to Rathe was the first I ever opened. And there's just something about these. You know, if you're into Flesh and Blood, you know what that is. But this Welcome to Rathe is just, you know, it's the base set. You know, it's that LOB of Flesh and Blood, so it's, you know, it's special. And it's all, I've never not had fun opening any Flesh and Blood, but especially Welcome to Rathe. Very nice foil. Look at that. The foiling has changed quite a bit over the sets of Flesh and Blood. Some of the foiling on the newer cards is amazing, and some of it not so good. I still think they've got the best foiling out there. When you compare, I haven't got a newer foil at hand, or maybe I do. I do actually. I opened up a Monarch First Edition. You can see the foiling. I know it's going to be specific on the card, but it is a bit different. And we did pull a Halo of Illumination out of our Monarch First Edition box. I didn't record this because I just opened it on the whim. But it's a cold foil I didn't have, so I'm very happy about that. Right, 2 rares. So we've got about 8 packs left here. Be hoping for one more Majestic, one more Super, and then be a foil of one of those. I'll put the foils up here. Double barrage and beat down. Oh, we got a Majestic. Lord of Wind, very nice. This was one of the foils that I got in the box break I did. If you haven't seen it, it is on my Instagram. It was a very good opening. We did get a Legendary and we got 2 foil Majestics and a non-foil Majestic. So we got Lord of the Rings, our Majestic, and most likely our foil for the higher rarity is Singing Stillblade. Very pretty card, look at that. Very nice indeed. And Lord of Wind for Katsu. We do skip these cards, they slide. Compared to Pokemon, I'm used to opening up a lot of Pokemon or Magic the Gathering. I've been opening up a lot of Weiss Schwartz recently, which has been a lot of fun. Maybe I should record some openings on here, if that's something you are interested in. So we've got Sigil of Solace and Flusterfish as our rares, and a Breaknet Battery as our foil. Let me know what your favourite art / card is in WTR. I'm not sure what mine is. I definitely really like the Ninja cards. They are big favourites of mine. I mean, apart from the heart, of course, which is just stunning. Lord of Wind is definitely up there. Ancestral Enlightenment has got to be up there for sure. That is a stunning card. Drawing of Brutality, Storm's Response, Cartilage Crush, that foil. I do have another case of WTR that I will be opening up soon. I didn't want to open up any of the cases I had in mind, so I have ordered one. Got a Nimblism foil. Oh, we're just throwing cards here now. Dorinthia Bay, as people call her. So we've got 3 packs left. We've got Rhinar, Bravo, and Katsu. What can we pull out of these last 3 packs? Can we get something special? Something spicy? Goliath Gauntlet. Do have another Super. Remembrance. Very nice. I don't think I pulled this before. And a Rising Knee for us as our foil. Very nice. Harmonized Kodachi. I believe that in cold foil it's rising quite quickly. I'm not sure why. But I did hear on one of Louis' videos that it is. So we're about average now. We got 5 Supers, 2 Majestics. So it's probably what you'd expect from WTR / ARC in terms of rarity. It is a standard box. So we are about on the 20-minute mark. So if you are still watching, thank you very much for staying through this. I know my videos aren't as good and quality content as a lot of the content creators, but I do not have a computer, so I do not have a fancy setup with a front-facing cam. I just do all I can. Maybe that's something that I will do in the future. But for now, I just want to open up some Flesh and Blood and some other card games. And if I can record it and somebody watches it and enjoys it and perhaps goes, you know what, I want to buy some packs of Flesh and Blood, then then I've done well. So we have Breakneck Battery and a Crush Confidence as our last foil. So pretty standard box. Some very nice pulls though. We will do an overview at the end. So we did get, which I will sleeve up, a Helm of Eisen's Peak and Snapdragon Scalers as 2 equipment foils. Equipment foils are always just very nice to pull. Very nice. 5 supers. Crazy Brew is a really nice one of my favourites. And 2 Majestics, Lord of Wind, Spinal Crush, and of course this very nice foil energy potion, which I am also going to sleeve up. Gives me an excuse just to sleeve stuff up. So thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please comment, like, subscribe as always for more Flesh and Blood content.